Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to do a video of us doing photography out in nature because that's the photography that kind of inspires me the most, seeing nature and trying to capture that. So today we're headed out to the Sequoia forest here in California, but first we have to pass by the desert, as you can see behind me. It's about a 3-hour drive to get there, and it's the south end of the forest of the Sequoia National Park. So we're gonna go ahead and capture some images and see what spots we could find. All right, Leila, you ready to get back on the road? That way we can get to the forest after this desert. Took a quick little pit stop just to get some water, get some fresh air before we hit the road. And it's so crazy to see that it's all desert here and then it becomes the forest and green. So that's just what you get with California, a little bit of everything. So let's go.
Red Rock Canyon Visitor Center, Ricardo Campground. Excellent. It's beautiful, babe.
Yeah.
Should I stop here to take pictures? But I've been to the Grand Canyon. So you see these rocks?
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon is nothing like this.
Guys, so it looks like we made a mistake in the address that we put on our GPS. So we actually drove too far going past where we were supposed to turn to get into the forest. So I noticed that the map was saying we're close, but everything looked like a desert still, and that was because we missed our turn. So now we're heading back a little bit to go back to that right turn. Luckily we noticed before we got way too far, and we should be passing by a lake. Maybe we'll stop around there and then finally into the forest. So what an adventure, finding new places you've never been to, huh? It's always fun though. All right, guys, current status. We're somewhere in the middle of Sequoia, and that's all I know. We wanted to go see the redwoods, take pictures there, but now it looks like it's gonna be really out of the way because we got lost at first. Now the decision is we can go through a place where it's the California hot springs, which I think is the famous hot springs, and then still that's going out back, leaving home. And then we go back up north, or we just go to the hot springs and go home. And if that's the case, we'd feel defeated. Juan, don't you get it? This is the picture. This is the place.
It just, to me also, babe, it doesn't make sense going through the 5. It never did.
No, from the 5 to the 99 to the 99.
So then the break is right here. We're not that far from that break.
But that's not where we were supposed to. We were like supposed to be more like up here.
You said the 99. That's the 99.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We're right here, right now.
Uh-huh.
That break, look, that break is not that far. The thing is that there's no freaking way to get to.
Exactly. So, regardless, I mean, we're not. The way to get to the redwoods,
Okay, so
we have
look,
to go south still.
Let me show you something. I don't know if there's a way to get in there, but we would have to come here, that break, and then go down, and then look.
Exactly.
So then let's try to do that. At least that way we'll have reception, because these are actually cities. Right now we're just in the middle of the forest.
I guess the decision is redwood trees or bust. Smell. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Guys, we found it. We found it. Take a look. Alright guys, I have the tripod as low as possible right now. Well, actually no, I don't. The legs aren't extended to make it lower, but that's fine. So I have it tilted to portrait mode, which obviously the reason why. Trying to capture as much of the tree as possible. Right now the settings is like 800 ISO. The shutter speed is at 125th of a second, f-stop 8, so that I can get as much depth without going too dark, because there's a lot of shade here right now. As for the setup, I'm using my, it's not a 24-70, it's a 17-55 millimeter lens, because it's the widest that I have.
You're not shooting anything right now.
No, I'm not doing video with it. I'm actually doing video on my GoPro right now, but I have this remote that I got so that we could stand in front of a few pictures, have some family pictures taken, so that we can come out in front of the trees, so we remember we're here. That's it guys, we made it. Now off to the hot springs. I'm probably just gonna pass by and then home. But this was an adventure. We got lost, but we found it, so it was worth it.